Eosis never misses. Hello everyone! I'm looking at the wrong computer. Hello everyone! Welcome.
Why running on the
what the
treadmill
fuck is that?
7 days a week
What the
doesn't work
fuck
for you
is
when you're
that?
trying to lose weight?
What the fuck is that? Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the first Thursday of 2021. A year that so far... Alright, let's play some Touhou. I'm excited. Last week, if you didn't join us, we didn't 1cc it, but we did complete. We got a bad ending of Touhou 6, perfect, or embodiment of Scarlet Devil. We defeated Remelia Scarlet, and at some point in the stream, we are going to go back and try to do a couple of 1cc runs. But for the majority of the stream, I want to start the next game in the Touhou series, which is Touhou 7, Perfect Cherry Blossom. A very good game with bangers for days. And a new playable character. We have Reimu, we have Marissa. They both have their A and B types, which are like pretty much the same. I think they're better balanced. For instance, like Marissa's lasers, instead of having to level up for her to have lasers, she just has lasers already. And then you just level up the lasers. It's good stuff. Hello, Jargoth? Jargo the wizard cat. Sorry, it took me a second to individualize all those words. Anyway, in addition to these two classic characters, we also have a new third. It's Sakuya Izoyoi, who you may know from, well, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, and also the protagonist of Touhou Luna Nights, a game we love very much here on this stream. I think we will select her as our first heroine, and get right the fuck into it. She has an A and a B type. Her B type is fucking weird. Her A type's also pretty fucking weird. So let's check it out. Let's just get in here. Yeah, this is the perfect wintertime game, despite the spring connotations of a perfect cherry blossom. And that's the whole plot of the game, as we'll discover. This is Embodiment of the Scarlet Devil was the first one of these to hit PC proper, and it's definitely a very good and cool game, but I think, something about this game, it's like the first game with, specific scoring mechanics instead of just picking up the little blue squares all the time. These little pink things, those are our perfect cherry blossoms that we're collecting. If we collect enough of those, a gauge will fill up. We'll get there when we get there. But first, let's fight Chirno a little bit. Because Chirno's back. It's fucking wintertime, baby. So Sakuya's pretty interesting. Most of her shot types revolve around some kind of, either atypical movement or homing. So her standard shot without focusing is this very wide, throwing knives everywhere. But as soon as I hit focus, if there are any enemies on the screen, hold on, I'm trying to focus on collecting these things. All of her knives will go forward, and as soon as something comes on screen, which I guess will be this boss, her little side knives will home into them. So it's a very fun, versatile shot type, I think. Anyway, our first boss here is Letty Whiterock. She's the mastermind, but she's normal. Don't you think this situation isn't normal to begin with? The snow crystals are larger than in past years, 3 times larger. Climate change exists even in Gensokyo. Top of that, there's a freaky flying maid coming toward me. Alright. So yeah, as you can see, when we focus, all of our knives will just hone into whomever I guess the game decides the biggest threat is. I don't actually know how that works if there are multiple enemies on screen, but for a boss, it doesn't matter. Cold sign, lingering cold. Letty's pretty easy. Not too much more complicated than Rumia was in stage 1 of Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. She's got these cool birds. I really dig these cool birds she has. Sakuya is great because I can just focus on dodging and my shots will hit no matter what. Anyway, that little border we got is our reward for collecting all those cherry blossoms. It's called the Supernatural Border. and that was a very bad use of it. Because, as you see, we have that border, and it's like a score multiplier bonus thing, where in that border, if you graze as many bullets as you can before it goes away, you get a huge score bonus, and that's great. We all love that. But also, if while trying to graze 1,000,000 bullets, fuck my life, you get hit, it'll cancel out that hit. So it's like a get out of jail free card, kind of. Yeah, it's a shame Chirno had no dialogue here in this first stage. Maybe a different character would talk to Chirno. Maybe Sakuya just doesn't know her. Anyway, this is stage 2, the Black Cat of Mayoiga. That's Chen. We love Chen. We'll meet her very soon. How's everyone's Thursday going? Other than the loud, abject stress encapsulating the entire planet right now. I'm mostly just stressed, but I woke up pretty late, so I haven't had much chance to experience any other emotions today other than waking up and taking a shower and eating a meal. So, I guess by that measure, we're doing pretty good. Alright, here's Chen in her mid-boss stage. She flips around wildly, like a cat does. I know cats frequently do this, spin around rapidly like a fidget spinner. She won't say anything to us now, but she is also the normal boss of this stage. That was another completely wasted supernatural border. I gotta be a little more strategic about that. Fuck! If that would have happened any amount later, we would have been good. Okay. Whatever. This is my first run. This is the informational run, just trying to explain the ins and outs. So already, like, there are some vast improvements to this game over Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, and I think those improvements are mostly in the general contrast visually of like a lot of the shit going on screen. I feel like in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, I got over it, but there was a lot of it where I was getting very confused and like lost in all the shot patterns because they were like blindingly bright. I couldn't, like, especially if I was playing with Marissa, I couldn't really tell the difference between my bullets and enemy bullets sometimes. I feel like this game has a way more broad color palette for the bullets that I really appreciate right out of the gate anyway. Anyway, sorry for skipping all this important dialogue. Saki is going to say something about putting Chen to sleep in an animal shelter, and it's going to be diabolical. But look at Chen. Look at her fierce acrylics. What are stray cats to do then? Why not get put to sleep at an animal shelter? The Buddhist paradise is warm, they say. Fucking ruthless. Too much, Sakuya. You're doing too much. On days like this, cats like you should be sleeping outside. Yeah. So Chen's got some pretty basic tricks here. Fuck America, though. I don't know what's up with this red, white, and blue star you're doing for me. Okay. So I think this town I will discover in other playthroughs with other characters. This is like a ghost town that I think Chen is like the presiding yokai of. I love Chen. I love her two tails. I love that she rolls around like that. And I love that she's not very hard. Aww! Thank you so much for the gift sub! I finally got around to changing those notifications. Thank you so much for the insult. the chastisement of encouragement. Okay, this is a pretty fucking messy run, but amen. Paradise should definitely be warm, no mistake about it. I think getting to stage 3 on our first continue is fair enough, though. Oh, yes. My favorite of the Touhou songs. That's not true, there are so many good ones. But this, you may recognize as the basis of the Eosis viral Flash, like pinnacle of Flash animation banger of the early 2000s, Marissa Stole the Precious Thing. Because that's Alice Murgatroyd. That is the one who had her precious thing stolen. Fuck. Okay, well, let's continue this bad run. Let's get as far as we can. Let's just see what the stages are. I think that's what it said. A Night of the Dolls Settlement? Ugh, legendary Touhou horns in this track here. Also, is my voice peaking really bad? Because it sounds like it's peaking really bad. How are the levels? How's the balance? All that stuff I like to ask. I think I might just turn the sensitivity on my microphone down a slight little bit when I have a moment to. Levels seem fine. Okay, cool. I feel like I'm just wasting my time here. I wonder how the mistress is doing. How is Lady Remelia? Why don't you worry about yourself if you have time to worry about others? Oh yes, I'm worried about myself now. I read that it's very sarcastic. So what reason do you worry about yourself? Because I'm carrying only 3 changes of clothes. For myself. Ah, good reason. Not in a spare set of knives, too. Ah, knives? You seem to have few worries. Isn't that nice? How rude. I don't have few worries. I have none. I have none worries. Well, if you want to put it that way. So you, who has no worries. Yes. Do you know who it was that stole spring or sprinkled winter all over this land? I might happen to have some general idea about that. Where are they? Such trifling information rarely concerns me. It is not a trifle! You say so. Alright, Alice Murgatroyd. I'm just gonna enjoy this song real quick. Just soak in the tunes. Alright. Easy stuff, easy stuff. That's a lot of bullets, but you can just narrowly tap through them. Just don't go charging into situations. Make tiny little movements. That is what I've learned so far in my quest to be a Touhou master. I thought that said red-haired butch dolls. I was like, oh, a bunch of ferns. But no, they are simply Dutch dolls. It could be both. Fuck. That was a deathless stage 3 up until that point. So the analog here for Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, we would be fighting Mei Ling right now. I think Mei Ling is a way harder boss fight. And stage in general. But I think much like in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, stage 4 is when it really starts to ramp up. Ooh, yes, this is a good supernatural border. Just give a little kiss to all these bullets. Foggy London dolls. Funny London dolls. Fuck. Okay, I'm just vibing. I'm simply vibing. my auto-tune is currently not keyed to sing along to this song. Magically luminous Shanghai dolls. You have so many dolls. Dolls from all over the world. That is Alice's thing. She is a doll collector. A doll aficionado. Fuck. Okay, well that was a pretty challenging dodge. Well, that's that on Alice. Goodbye, Alice. We'll see you again soon. There's a shrine maiden there who dreams of spring. She's talking about Reimu. Well, joking aside, haven't you noticed that spring follows you as you gather cherry petals? I haven't said my point yet. Alright, bye, Alice. There are just these tiny scraps of characterization that these characters get, and yet, like, there are so many dojins of Alice Murgatroyd being, like, a horrendously lonely, depressed woman. And I think just based off of owns 1 million dolls and is ignored by at least one character of this game straight out so far. I think that works. The pieces are there. Yeah, even the visual contrast on those little spinny guys. I don't even know what those enemies are supposed to be. It's just those spiral things that fly in from the side. They're a lot more distinctive now. But right out of the gate, this is a pretty similar structure to Stage 4 of Embodiment of the Scarlet Devil. Got these fairies coming down, spitting out a massive amount of bullets. Jesus. That was almost a really smooth dodge. But sadly, it wasn't. This is very easy with Sakuya, because I can just get under these fairies, take them out without actually being directly under them. Thank you for the extra life. These things are slanging. But it looks like they're aimed, so all I gotta do is lightly tap out of the way. Okay, I definitely was trapped there. It's a pretty boring bomb. Just shoots a bunch of knives everywhere. Scary donuts. Thank God for full power mode clearing the screen there. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Lily White! Oh no, I remember who the boss is now. This stage is hard. This is definitely the difficulty spike in this game. Okay. Ooh, dang it! So yeah, that's what happens when you get hit with a bullet when you have the supernatural border out. Just get a nice little sound effect. It's no big deal. And Lily White is killed. Goodbye. Jesus. Okay, I was just fucking around there. Aw, full power mode got rid of all the bullets, so that was a sad waste to our supernatural border. Ah, dang it! I was trying to go up into the top to auto collect all the items, which I did not need to do. We're learning. We got these ladies slanging. I think those are aimed, so I just gotta tap out of the way. But they are fucking scary. Okay. Lots of bullets. Millions bullets. Fuck. We got an extra Sakuya just to lose her immediately. Hey, something or otter. Alright, let's see this boss before we run out of continues, I guess. If we must. Oh, so much warmer up in the sky. It's so wonderful that I could cry. So true, so true. Aw, look at her and her little trumpet. Furious snowstorms rage beneath these clouds. Where is this place, and who are you, Merlin Prism River? Okay then, is it amazing? It's amazingly normal. Yeah, that's how I feel. And not that it matters, but just who are you? Fuck you, but who are you? I arrived here by struggling upwind against the currents. You're early for the banquet! The poltergeist violinist, Lunasa Prism River. Time for the banquet! Poltergeist keyboardist, Lyrica Prism River. Perhaps it might be enough for a small banquet? Are you gonna have a flower viewing party after this or something? No, they're talking about eating you, Sakuya. We might be able to get a hold of stuff for the banquet. It's the eve feast of the flower viewing festival. You are to serve us as food. Dog meat, human meat! It's a very rude thing to say to Sakuya. So yeah, this is a cool boss. Much like in, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Well, that's where that run ends. But, like how Patchouli had like a bunch of different spell cards depending on what character you were playing, on stage 4 in this game, you fight a different sister depending on who you are playing as. Okay, we're just shaking out the bad run there. Shaking out the doo-doo. Let's see what Sakuya is all about. Or, let's see what Marissa is all about. Let's, have a familiar Marissa B time. Mostly because I want Marissa to talk to Alice Murgatroyd. I need that to happen as soon as possible. Alright, this is it. We're gonna beat this game. That totally looks like a Fatal Frame screenshot of some kind, totally. I'm so happy to be playing a new Touhou game, a better Touhou game with a more functional UI. Have y'all noticed that when there's a boss at the bottom of the screen, there are these like little indicators that show us where the boss is? So we, like, while we're dodging, we don't have to look up and kill ourselves on accident. The miracle of game design. Alright, Tierno. Just a tiny visit from Tierno. She just pops in to say hi. Alright, I guess Tierno's dead. Rest in peace, Queen. Yeah, we beat Embodiment of Scarlet Devil last week. We're still going to be doing a couple 1cc runs at the end of this stream, but we can at least start playing a new game. Do you know why it's so easy to lose your way? Because in winter, there aren't any mountains without snow. What? What? Oh, I see. I get it. Nah, I'm ordinary. Poor thing, done in by the cold. So it seems, this should be a season when humans nap beneath cherry trees. The winter's indeed long this year. I also want a long, deep, carefree sleep. Hold on, if you sleep in this cold, it'll kill you. No, it won't. She's clearly an ice lady. So what do you think Letty Whiterock's relationship to Tierno is? Do you think they hang out as ice fairies? Yeah, Perfect Cherry Blossom is an all-time classic for sure. I'm glad that we played a bunch of Embodiment of Scarlet Devil before coming to this game, but I am oh so happy that we're here. Oh, well. I guess that was a normal use of my supernatural border. So yeah, obviously if you get hit while your supernatural border is out, you don't get any of those bonus points that you're bracing for, which is a true shame. But you don't die either, so that's something. They hang out because there's no one else to hang out with, yeah. Small town woes. They don't really have anything in common, but they put up with one another. So Marissa B is slightly different in this game, because when you focus in EOSD, she still has her like 2 individual lasers when she's focusing, but they form into one laser that doesn't fade out in this game, and that's great. That is crucial. A crucial difference. Wow, so many gift subs. Thank you so much. Wow. Letty White Rock checks every so often to see if Chirno is having a good time and staying hydrated. I love it. Yeah, she takes her hat off. There are new drawings. All sorts of new great things. Wait, are you saying that her sprite down at the bottom took her hat off? Because if so, I did not see that, and I'm going to have to pay attention for that next time. That was foolish. That was foolish, and I don't want to talk about it. See, as far as movement speed, Marissa's still very zippy. I don't remember if Sakuya is slower than Reimu, or if she's like in the middle somewhere. But I don't mind playing as Sakuya, so I'm going to assume it's in the middle somewhere. Alright. Let's get some big numbers on this border. Let's not get hit by bullets. Great. One long egg. Permit sign. Once again, I didn't read any of Chen's dialogue, and that's my bad. That's fine. We'll be playing this game a million times. Slower unfocused, but faster focused. That makes sense. That feels about right to me. That makes sense too, balance-wise, because her range is so wild. She can cover the whole screen. She can cover very specific parts of the screen. She's a very interesting character, and I'll be playing a bunch as her. Something human-like seems to live here. Oh, I didn't read any of Chen's dialogue because Chen hadn't had dialogue yet. A cat, a dog, or a fox, maybe? I hear the voices calling. Go farther and fare worse, eh? So what's your purpose here? The black cat of ill omen? No purpose that involves four-legged things. Wanderer, to have arrived at this place, you must surely have lost your way. I never had a way. That's a fucking mood. The recent snowstorm obscured your vision, and the wind's constantly changing. So the direction of the wind's changed, you say. No wonder. And now you don't know the way back. No wonder. Okay. Oh, Zoe, are you posting the new face of PogChamp? I love Marissa. Marissa is the greatest. Can't believe Gutex shat his pants and died. That's crazy. Rest in piss. Fuck Gutex. Alright, QAnon or asshole. I'm like, part of me was always sort of weirded out that like the PogChamp emote was still on Twitch, But once I learned that Gutex actually hated it, I like leaned extremely the opposite direction where I then loved it. But also I support his face not being on the website anymore. Fuck that bitch. Oh, bootlick's more like it. Alright. Alright. I like it. I like it. Incredible. Oh god, she's all the way over there. So many goddamn bullets, dude. That was a crazy dodge. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it so much that I died in retort to it being such a good job. Or dodge. Oh boy. I keep facing random people. I guess so. I suppose you do. F in the chat for Zoe having to write a petty work email. Alright, Alice Margatroyd, let's see what all these Yuri Dojins are about. Oh, I'm not shooting. There's like some sort of pressure thing going on with my A button here on this Xbox controller. I might have to switch it out for a different controller if that keeps happening. But I mostly just have to make sure I'm pressing down on that button real good. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Legendary melody. Okay. Thank you for the extra, Marissa. I was about to run into a bullet. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing down there. Alright. Alice's stage maybe steps it up a little bit. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Thank God. I feel somewhat comfortable here. It's because my wife is here. Do you find this brutal evening likable? It isn't bad. Then you surely are a magician of the untamed fields. Seven-colored puppeteer, Alice Margatroyd. As opposed to a magician from a greenhouse? As opposed to a magician from a city sect. Oh, I get it. This is a welcome from the wilderness. Springtime in this rural place is cold and disagreeable. I think not. Some power is at work here to cause such snowstorms in spring. It's not my doing, you know. Is that so? Even so, it seems that you hold some tiny spring of your own. Well, perhaps I shall partake of your small spring as well. Yay! Alright, let's fight. Marissa's, like, wintertime, like, puffy sleeved snow dress in this game is very cute. Her winter dress. It's very festive. But yeah, I was saying, we played a little bit of this at the end of last week's stream. And I was saying that, like, there isn't a whole lot there in terms of, like, Yuri food, shipping food. But let's not forget that in the next game, Touhou 8, Imperishable Night, you play as two characters at once. And Marissa and Alice are paired together in that game. So I imagine there will be a lot of juice there. At least more juice. Okay, I gotta stop thinking about dynasty scans for 5 minutes so I can beat this boss without dying anymore. This is a fun pattern. She creates these little lanes for you. Ooh, this one's pretty cool too. The exact notes of this song are every note that my auto-tune is not configured to hit right now. Oh, god damn it, that diagonal going bullet got me. It's a tricky one. Alright, cool border, cool border, cool borders. Cool borders too. Okay. Well, maybe I didn't want to go full power there, but I don't think I had a choice. I didn't even run into that power-up item on purpose. Okay. I think this is our last spell card. Extremely easy to get walled in by this one. So you gotta look up, further up on the screen to get out of the way of those really bright yellow walls. This is so much better than EOSD's just general bullet design. There's just so many more colors at play than that game was using. I'm pretty sure there were only like red and blue and maybe sometimes green bullets in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. You mustn't consider me a normal human! Are you a weird human then? I'm normal, just not human! I missed the first couple lines there. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's go. Cannot stop thinking about Black and White, the manga about two competitive office workers hate fucking each other. Thank you for that recommendation. Everyone go look that one up. It's incredibly good. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. Alright, the Prism River Sisters. I wonder which one will fight as Marissa. Touhou dialogue is the best. I don't care how much of it is maybe just like a clunky translation, but I hope that there's just some amount of non sequitur in the original text. That at least is present in these fan translations so far. Yeah, maybe let's leave it to people to go look that one up on their own. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Okay, alright. Well, take this non-directional laser. So apparently there are like... I don't want to talk about what just happened. Anyway, apparently there are like secondary bombs in this game. But I have no idea what determines what bomb you're gonna use. Because this shot type of Marissa also has Master Spark. So who's to say what makes a non-directional laser happen instead? It's not a bad one. Oh, 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 oh! Okay. Alright. Really white. The detail on her wings, on her sprite, are really cool to me. They look very strange. Really like over outlined in a way that I enjoy. Maybe just like the shading on them is wrong for their background. Oh, Marissa, stop shooting again! let's get some good grays. Good grays. Holy shit. That was insane. There's no reason I should have survived there. Oh, this is the part that I fucked myself last time by trying to auto-collect all these score items, so I'm not gonna fall for that trick again. Okay, alrighty. Jesus, okay. Well, that's that on that. Oh, get the fuck out of here. That's right, I gotta tap away from all these slangers. So scary, so scary, so scary, so scary. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that one was Master Spark, and it wasn't even my last bomb. Maybe it was my last bomb. Maybe that was a death bomb. Oh god, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Fuck this. Okay, so it is my last bomb. That is Master Spark instead of non-directional laser. That's interesting. Alright, which sister are we getting? Hand me a sister. This barrier is amazing. There's no way Adonis like me can solve its mystery. Is there something I'm missing? It's a trade secret. Open sesame. That's not gonna work, kid. Fine then, so who are you? It doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, I guess it doesn't. So if I defeat you, you'll open the gate? Lyrica, is this a friend of yours? Yeah, good friend. My friend, yes. Wonderful. At last, Lyrica has made a friend. All right then. My good friend, would you kindly open this door? Won't you listen to just one song first, my good friend? It's a song of welcome to a dear new friend. Friend. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you don't plan on opening this barrier. Well then, let's start the performance. Sisters, get ready. She's your friend. Play solo for a bit. Hey. Alright, I'll help you whenever you need. You don't need any more help, my friend, do you? That's good. I really enjoyed that. Lyrica's lonely. Lyrica doesn't have any friends. Okay. Well, I like these, like, dark purple bullets. New friends every day, exactly. Ooh, okay. Again, I don't know how that was a dodge, but I'll take it. I don't like being trapped at the bottom of the screen like this. Oh, goddammit. Oh, luckily for me. That, like, MIDI melodica part is really funny. Oh, right. The music notes. Shit. Did I just get a supernatural border and then waste it immediately? That's what sounded like happened. This is fucking tricky. So there are lanes, but also aimed bullets being shot at me. Fuck this. Fuck y'all. Get out of my face. Oh, shit. I did not see those blue ones coming at all. Okay. If you say so. What? Fajoli Nether performance? What? Okay. Ah! Okay. This boss is hard. I enjoyed just the transparent sheet music background. You crushed it with that one, Zune. Okay. Prism Concerto. Oh god, this one. Okay, so she's shooting out big walls, and I think anything that crosses through those lasers turn into different bullets, which is fun. And not at all terrifying. Are we gonna see stage 5? Can we do it? I think we can do it. Some real fruity pebbles going on here. Shit! Oh my god, okay. Well, fair enough. Dante, I've never played Death Smiles. I bet that game's great though. I like was that a cave shooter? Because Cave makes some pretty fucking cool games. I want to play Mushihime-sama really bad. Wow, will you open the door after I bomb spammed you? This door doesn't open. Don't you go through it now and then? We just fly over it. Oh. Simple. What a funny stage. Might be whether or not you're holding shift. Oh, interesting. Depending on if you're focusing or not, you mean? That depends on what bomb you have? That's wild if true. When I should die, let me die while laid at ease by full spring moon underneath the blooming trees. Damn, that's emo as hell. I believe this is Yomu Konpaku's stage. Ah! Oh, hell yeah, this song rules. All these songs rule. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Jesus, 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 Jesus. I know it's because I've basically done a lot of memorization of Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, but there really is no accounting for hard bullet game. Hard bullet game, lots of bullets. Hard bullet game, too many bullets. Aw, Grimdark Rocky. Okay, that sounds sick. Guwengi. They have quite an oeuvre. Hey, Yomu! This drawing is great. This is a great drawing. A perfect drawing from Zoom. I think Yomu's deal is that, I don't know, she's a ghost, but she has ghost friends. She communes with spirits. She might be a ghost herself. I'm not actually sure. Woo! This is insane. This is fucking insane. Fasting of the young Preta. Okay, that was cool. This is gonna be bad. Okay. Alright, that was neat. That was real neat. That was pretty neat. Give me that one up, please. Alright, that was mid-stage Yomu. I hate this. Hey, fuck this. Oh my god, calm yourself. Quiet down. Alright, great. It's getting a lot warmer. Yomu's pronouns are we, her. Respect. I love that. So this is why everyone here is noisy. That was pretty fucking funny. It's because of a living human. If I'm a dead human, won't they make noise? No, not at all. For human to have come all the way to Hakyugo Kuro, that's the only possible explanation. Okay. Well, I'm alive. Yet you passed through that barrier with your own will. It's no wonder the spirits here are making a great clamor at your foolishness. Well, it's warm here anyway. Nice and warm. That's because we've gathered all the spring essence in Gensokyo. I see. Oops, I missed that line. Dead bodies having nice flower viewing. How elegant. Yet even this immaculate bloom is insufficient for the Saigyo Ayakashi. Saigyo Ayakashi. Our pride and joy, our yokai cherry blossom. I'd like to take a look at that myself. With just a little more spring, our Saigyo Ayakashi will reach full bloom. The tiny trace of spring that you brought here will bring us yet another step closer to full bloom. After all that trouble collecting my spring, I want him handed to you so easily. We are one step short of full bloom. Or better yet, what would you say if I were to snatch away all of your spring to make those cherry blossoms bloom for myself? I will not hand over my spring. Me neither. The things that cannot be cut by the Rokanken forged by yokai, this fucking nerd, are as good as none. Okay. Yamu, you got a lot of shit to say. So I guess those little cherry blossoms we've been collecting are tiny bits of spring. Jesus. Well, this might be as far as we see. What the fuck? Okay, I was dodging there and I was just so in awe that I was actually dodging that I got hit. Okay, yeah, fair enough. That was not gonna proceed any further from that. Well, that was a decent run. We got to stage 5. The boss of stage 5. I'm happy about that. What time is it? I started an hour ago. Let's do one more run and then we'll try a couple 1cc's at Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Let's do one Reimu run. Let's try out her needles in this game. Tiny C scans intensifies. Wow. Damn, she shoots a whole lot slower. I am shooting enemies and they're just escaping my grasp because I'm not getting enough bullets to them in time. I suppose they balanced them out a little bit more. Once we get to a higher power level though, it should be a-okay. Okay, Cherno. Okay. I will say, as far as music goes, I don't think this song is as strong as Stage 1 in EOSD. I really love that first Stage 1 song in the previous game. It sounds like definitely Zune has found like some more natural and gentle sounding MIDI instruments versus like the more farty synth sounds that he uses in EOSD. Which, you know, I guess good on him, but I really did love those farty synth sounds. This weather really needs to stop. This is supposed to be the season for sleeping. Is spring the season for sleeping? In spring, one sleeps a sleep that knows no dawn. If I had to guess, I'd say it's time for your kind to sleep forever. Oops, didn't mean to skip that. I'll help you go to sleep, a peaceful, deep sleep. Ah, but for a deep sleep, it'd have to be way warmer. Well, if you sleep when it's warm, then you're the same as us. The asabi flowers as well. Be quiet. If your kind would just go to sleep, it would be a little warm already. You're making some pretty broad generalizations there, Reimu. So I get the impression that like Cherno and Letty here aren't really like, they're not here because the spring is gone. Well, like, they are here because the spring is gone, but they have nothing to do with the spring being gone. They thrive in the cold. So here they are, of course. I'm just being an asshole to them for no reason. Such is Touhou, I guess. The girls love to be fighting. Flower wither away. Okay. That was a very direct translation of what that probably says. bullets are nice and slow, so they're not that hard to thread through, even though they are plentiful. And that's Letty. That didn't warm me up much. Would have been nice if she attacked with a bit more ferocity. You didn't get harassed by me good enough, Letty White Rock. I can't wait to see the Prism River Sisters dialogue with Reimu. They've been great so far. The funny music girls, as Mothboy put it. Alright. Now that's the Needles mode I know as Reimu. I know and love and trust. When she focuses, her shot looks so crazy. That looks like a Raiden 2 laser. I love it. Okay. Alright, mid-stage Chen. Give me some bullets. Give me some to graze! I said give me some to graze! Alright, How about your fucking face? Alright. Oh, shit! I looked over at chat and suddenly there were bullets. Thank you for the extra Reimu. I considered taking that sound effect, the Touhou 1-up sound effect, and making it into some sort of Twitch notification noise, but then I thought about that just a little bit harder, and if I actually heard that noise and I didn't get an extra life, I would be very heartbroken. Okay. Yeah, that was decent. Halfway decent. Were there houses in a place like this? Straying into here means the end. End? Well, anyways, welcome to Mayohiga. So the end of what? Once you wander in, you can't leave. Is that so? That reminds me. I heard that items from Mayohiga will make you lucky if you take them home. That's right. And time to start pillaging. No, Reimu, that's bad. Oh no, that Chen expression was really cute. I shouldn't have skipped over it so quick. This is our home. Would you mind leaving, human? So what happened to once you wander in, you can't leave? You shouldn't pillage people's houses, Reimu. Oh, well. I just turned directly into that bullet. I think that was our first death this run. Yeah. Okay. When they start curving, anything can happen. Okay. I'll take those. Ooh. Tiny taps. Get out of the way of all these aimed bullets. These ones aren't aimed, they're just many. They're just numerous. Shit. Okay. Whew. Thank God for that. Chan Shan's rumbling. Is Chen a Chinese cat? Is that the implication here? Is she Mei Ling's cat? concentration to get through all these damn ass bullets. And that's Jen! Yahoo! Now then, let's look for some useful and easy to carry things! Damn, Reimu, that's fucked up. Reimu's a country bandit. Aw! Ilya, that sounds tight as hell. Making gay Valentine's sounds incredibly fun. Country girls make do. That is true. Is that you, Bo? Are you Bro Champ? Or is Bro Champ another person? If so, hello, Bro Champ. Either way, hello, Bro Champ. Hey! I know what monkey emoji means. Fuck. Damn it. I feel like this game is gonna be I mean, despite the fact that I keep dying disgustingly over and over again, I think this game is going to be way easier to beat than Embodiment of Scarlet Devil was. There's a lot of tricky shit, and some of those patterns in Stage 4 and 5 are unlike anything I've ever seen before, but I feel like they are, it'll be easier for me to learn them. Ah, the night's cold, and I can't see a thing. Is your level of spring insufficient even to push away this cold? Well, that might be true. Long time no see. But we've only just met. No, that's not what I meant. Should I remember? You don't remember me? Well, either way. Setting that aside, what did you mean by level of spring? I was referring to the springtime in your head. I hope mine's not too high. Still, why has this winter lasted so long? There's someone who's gathered the spring. And you have nothing to do with it? Of course not. Bye. Hey, we've only just met after so long, old friend. Have you only brought me your life as a gift? And why am I being called old friend by the 7-colored magical moron? After all, Shrine Maiden something something, your power is only 28.5714% as powerful as mine. Holy shit. Apparently, Alice Margatroyd is insanely powerful. I don't actually know what they're referencing there. I wonder if Alice was like in one of the PC 98 games or something. And that was Zune making jokes about not many people having played those ones. Who could say? Someone who knows more about Touhou than I do could say. Red-haired butch dolls. If I just shoot them, then they won't shoot bullets at me. God, having that boss indicator at the very bottom is such a lifesaver. I made do without it, but now that it's back, I never want her to go away ever again, even though we're about to play some Embodiment of Scarlet Devil after this. Fuck. That's what I get. Yes, that's a lot of bullets. That's a lot of bullets. That's a lot of bullets. Oh god, that's a lot of bullets. Oh, I hate it. Oh god, no! Fuck! We were so close to meeting stage 3 on our first continue. God damn it. By spring, were you referring to these cherry petals? These score items I've been picking up all game? You were gathering them without knowing that? No, I mean, yes. Don't be a poser, Reimu. Why don't I miss you a lot forever is actually in reference to dodging all of her spell cards. Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah, the first 5 Touhou games were on PC 98. Before they were on PC, they're on PC 98. I think. I believe that's right. And that's why people only play 6 and up, because it's very hard to play PC 98 games unless you know everything there is to know about emulation. I mean, I'm sure it's not that hard to set up an emulator, but at least it had been hard for me for a while as someone who just had a Mac, because I do not think there are many Mac emulators for PC 98, if any. I remember trying to emulate PC 98 games on my Mac when that one game that was like the spiritual predecessor to Evo, Search for Eden. There's a game by that team on the PC 98, I think, that I really wanted to play. Jesus. Stage 4 is really the run killer. Okay, too much! Okay, I'm just not playing very carefully right now. It's fun though, just taking a leisurely stroll through these games for the first time, in a while anyway. For the first time on stream. Well, let's burn these last 2 continues. Let's just hope I'll have any sense about me when we try to 1cc EOSD here in a minute. Let's hope my muscle memory in that game will kick back in and I'll suddenly be good at Touhou again. Okay. I have been practicing. Not just one day this time. I didn't just cram before the night of the test this week. I've been avoiding practicing this game because I want that learning process to be on stream, preferably. But for EOSD, I gotta be as good as possible. I gotta perfect that shit. Well, okay. Yeah, this stage is brutal. I'm sure there will be some tricks I learn, much like in Pachuli's stage, which the only reason I can get through that stage as good as I can now is because I know when everything's coming and from what direction it's coming, and like, ooh, what I can focus my fire on to like mitigate trouble the best. And I'll get there with this game eventually, but definitely I'm not there yet. Okay. I'll take the extra Reimu. Yikes! Okay, I didn't see that second one coming over there. Alright, give me those flowers. Give me that springtime. Okay. The Prism River Sisters. My favorite funny bunch. So anyhow, why are there cherry blossoms fluttering above the clouds. Doesn't somebody usually show up with a response by now? Alright, being a little cheeky there, Zune. Yeah, sure. See? It's that. Around here, when the season changes, the atmospheric pressure lowers. It looks like our tension is about to lower as well. Hey, I have business here. I'm not going home yet. Nobody's telling you to. I just mean that they're ascending air currents, you see. I mean, it seems like my destination is behind this gate. You're hurrying too much, sister. And who is that? An ascending air current? Our natural enemy. Not necessarily. So who are you people? And what is this place anyway? We are the Poltergeist Musical Performance Ensemble. We were called here. There will be a cherry blossom viewing at Hagugyokuro. You, however, can't perform. But I want to go flower viewing too. You've not been invited. Invited by phantoms? I wouldn't like that anyway. Unwanted noise should be drowned out. Good luck. Any assistance will be welcome. Great. I love them. I love them so much. Okay, this one so far seems pretty manageable. Although those white bullets are pretty easy to miss and run into accidentally. Fuck that. Goodbye. I love that there's like a whole bunch more UI over the screen when you bomb now. Those like translucent banners that appear over the screen. Okay. Phantom dinning. Noisy sign. Phantom dinning. Okay. Duplex barrier, huh? That was not a very effective bomb. Simple and clean. Ah, damn it! Flew directly into that one. That one was like slightly off the pattern, just a little bit. While a lot of this is fucking tough as nails, and I don't know how easy the completion of this will be or how long it'll take, I do feel like these spell cards are generally just more manageable. Like, I don't feel as overwhelmed. And maybe that is because of like the step up in like color differentiation and contrast and all that. But I do feel slightly less like completely overwhelmed than I did in the OSD. And that's something. That's something. Oh, they're spinning. They're spinning, and I'm just shooting wherever. Oh, shit. Ghostly Wheel, Concerto Grosso. Word. Yes, now I can attend the flower viewing party. So your goal is to hijack the flower viewing? I feel like something is wrong. Phantom dinner. A girl lived in this world after death. She was half phantom and half human. I guess that explains who Yomu is. So is she like one with the ghosts? Are her ghosts also a part of her? Damn it. trying to be slick there and just slide through those patterns, but it did not happen. Give me those bullets, give me those bullets, give me those bullets, give me those bullets. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah! Yum, 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 yum! Jesus. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of score off that, though. Oh, Jesus. Okay. This stage is very good music. This whole game has very good music. So happy to be amongst a new soundtrack. Okay. Okay. Alright, Yomu, let's fucking rumble. I shall drain every drop of spring from you. Okay. It seems like the window to death bomb in this game is way more generous than it was in EOSD. I feel like I'm pressing it way too late and I'm still getting away with it. It's like time freezes there for a moment that it gives you to press that bomb button, which is polite. God damn it. Yomu really ups the Dynasty Scans level every time. God, I hate this one. I hate this one. Alright, keep me that one up. Is this my last continue or do I have one more? I wonder if I'm going to make it through this stage this time. Is this stage 5? I think it's stage 5. So next stage is the last one. This ominous feeling doesn't make me happy at all. So this is why everyone here is noisy. It must be because of a living human. Don't tell me this is the place where the used to be living reside. The world of the dead? I see, I was invited somehow. You have not yet been invited. In any case, how can a normal person enter the world of the dead so easily? That's just too dangerous. You broke the barrier on the way here, didn't you? That one opened right up. The barrier was a do not enter sign. You're like a kid climbing a pole that says, danger, do not climb. Selfishly tearing it and then saying, that's just too dangerous? Nonsense. You're quite a talkative phantom. I'm half non-phantom. I'm half non-phantom. That's what you corrected? At any rate, with just a little more spring, the Saigyo Ayakashi will soon reach full bloom. The tiny trace of spring that you brought here will give us the last step needed. You're quite a talkative half phantom. Were you listening? I'm gonna cut you down here and you'll meet your end. If I die in the world of the dead, would I still be sent to the world of the dead? You'll be sent to hell. Oh, so this place isn't hell, is it? The things that cannot be cut by my Rokanken, forged by the yokai, are next to none! Ah, so this is bullet hell? God damn it. I would like to see a little bit more of this boss before losing extremely, so let's try not to die right away. This shit is tricky though. Just gotta stay in the open pockets. Okay. Fair enough. I should have hit the bomb button. I don't know why I'm not bombing. 200 Yojana and 1 slash. Okay. You say so. Thanks for slowing it down. That made that way easier to dodge. That makes that way more manageable, Yomu. Thank you. Okay, fuck that. Fuck that. wasn't getting out of that one. Reimu A's bombs are pretty fucking bad, if I must say. Well, that's what was gonna happen there. I better have one more continue because I am not making it past the spell card. Oh, okay. Oh, she's got knives too? Fuck, that wasn't, okay, I didn't have another. I unfortunately didn't have another. Okay, hold on one sec, I gotta pull up my dashboard. All right, well that does it, at least for the Perfect Cherry Blossom segment of this stream. We will come back to trying to beat this game next week, but for the remainder of our time, for like the next 30 minutes or so, we're gonna try to 1cc Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Do you think we'll be able to do it? I personally don't, but yeah, fuck it. Let's play some EOSD. I'm gonna run a 60-second ad break while I switch out these games. Be back in a sec. We're back with some Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. We are here to run this a couple times to try to 1cc it, which means, unlike in previous runs of this game where whenever I got a continue, I would keep going. I would use the continue. Unfortunately, at this point, that means anytime I get to a continue, I'm stopping the run and we're starting over. Because that is the spirit of the 1cc. You do it one continue and that's it. So we're really going to perfect this shit. And maybe we won't do that this week. Perhaps this isn't the week we 1cc it. But damn it, I will not stop trying. So let's get straight to it. I'm going to use Reimu B. Because I'm feeling a bit jittery today. And I need the slower movement speed, probably, to be good at this video game. So let's just fucking go. Back to these old familiar streets. Like putting on an old comfy pair of pants. I love this game. I love this game, and I think I need to turn the volume down slightly, but I love this game. Let me know how the balance sounds. It's like pretty loud in my ears right now, but let me know if it is drowning out my voice a little bit. Yeah, like that farty synth sound is what I'm missing in the Perfect Cherry Blossom first stage music. Just doesn't get me going the same. Alright. Was PC98 FM Towns? I don't think so. I think FM Towns is a different thing. It's dark out and I'm not sure where to go. So, do you think Rumia comes from Scarlet Devil Mansion? Why is Rumia here? Did Zune even think that far ahead? I'm sure he did. I'm sure Rumia and Patchouli know each other. I feel like this is sort of a... Like, Letty has a very similar pattern to this, but they're like smaller. She shoots like those birds with a big orb in the middle. I don't know, I guess it's like a typical bullet hell pattern to throw. I just think it's kind of cute that there are these parallels in stages. I want to call them both birds, which makes them feel similar to me. Alright, that's Rumia. Let's fucking go. Rumi is like a dog and just does things arbitrarily. I feel that. I get that. Yeah, it really does seem like they nerfed, not the, well, maybe the needles part. It seems like less needles fly out of Reimu B in PCB. Just saying a lot of letters now, but she just has like a way higher fire rate in this game than she does in that game. I'm not gonna get got by this lady. Gonna tiny tap my way through this one. I tried this on hard mode, and this mid-boss actually kicks the shit out of me. Her shit gets... I was trying to practice on hard mode so I would be better on normal mode, which maybe isn't a bad idea overall, but oh boy, hard mode is... it really shakes things up a little bit. They like... Basically the patterns are the same. There are some instances where bosses just have straight up different spell cards, which is pretty cool. But like the general shot patterns are just like more complicated versions, but some of them, like, for the most part, even if a shot pattern is more complicated, you still kind of have to do the same thing to dodge it. Like it takes the same philosophy to dodge those spell cards and bullets, but there are some changes that like completely fuck with your sense of expectations. It's pretty wild. It's fucking crazy in there. Alright, Cherno. Let's not get got by Cherno. I was practicing this the other day, and I was dying a lot on Cherno, and I don't know why. So let's hope that doesn't continue. Let's hope we've shaken that curse from our spirit. God damn it! Cherno got me! Cherno fucking got me. It's okay. It's okay. She's got tricks. There's like, she's not that difficult, but she has so many things that can catch you off guard if you're not really paying attention to what's about to happen. Get out of the way of those. And that's it for that spell card, hopefully. Or is it going to time out before I get it? Damn, it timed out before I could get it. That sucks. That's disappointing. That hasn't happened on this stream much. I'm typically pretty good about beating the enemies before their spell cards time out. Alright. I'm not happy about it, but Cherno is indeed slippery. Yeah, I love the music of that level. Both the level song and the boss song are bangers. It's fine that we died against Cherno, because we're gonna get like 2 more extra lives this stage. Or so I say to comfort myself in this trying moment. Oh, I want those! No, I want those! God damn it! I was about to run into bullets to get those power-up items. It's fine. I actually don't need the power-ups at all. I'm already at full power. What am I even doing? Just on autopilot. Okay. Mid-stage meleeing isn't too tricky. Those blue bullets freak me out a little bit, but... Alright, this one can be pretty bad. Great. Fantastic! Oh shit. Okay, that was very close. Great. Yum, yum, yum. Once again, I don't need to be picking up all those power-up items, but who fucking cares? Quit following me! Alright, let's rumble, Mei-Ling. Let's see if we can get through Mei-Ling without dying. How much of a miracle would that be? Okay. Colorful rainbow wind chime. This is my least favorite of hers. Woo! We made it. Oh god damn it, fuck that. I hate these fairies, get out of here, leave us alone! I really prefer being Marissa here because I wasn't paying attention. I really like being able to just Master Spark those fairies out of there. Okay. This one isn't hard, it's the next one that really fucks me. Okay, or this one fucks me too. They all fuck me. Hello? Hello? It's like I totally just zoned out here. I was playing so good, and then suddenly the run was over. Well, that was that. Let's try that again. That was not the run. That was not the 1cc, unfortunately, but let's try it again. Let's give it another shot. Let's take a sip of water. Let us stay hydrated. The key to Touhou success. Hell no, I don't want to save that replay. Let's try a Marissa. Just because the bombs make such a big difference. And considering that I've only been able to beat this game thanks to bomb spam, let's get the bomb that actually does us better than Reimu's does. And let's not forget to bomb. They're very pretty. They're like, they're just like print all over me t-shirts that are just like Touhou bullet patterns. And that is such a silly concept, but they are gorgeous. God, I really want to 1cc this because I watched a video of what the extra stage in this game looks like. And it looks like it's just one boss fight with like 7 different health bars. And it's like just a marathon gauntlet of all of the bullets you've ever seen. Every bullet you've ever seen is at that party. I can't wait to get there. Alright, if she were here, how do you think Marissa and Reimu met? How do you think they know each other? What is their origin story as people who reference each other in their dialogue sometimes. Yeah. For that run, that deserves a Beatrice laugh, for sure. Easy, Rumia. Alright, I'm actually gonna... I said I was gonna turn this down, and now I'm actually gonna do it. Check that out. Beautiful. Lesbian assassin cult. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Bo. That was definitely just a warm-up. This is the run. This stage music is undefeated. That fucking oboe. That oboe is doing all the heavy lifting here. Alright, let's not get pranked by this lady. Tap, 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 tap. Easy. So easy to collect all the power-ups I want as Marissa. Zipping all over the place. Oh, get that big one, please. Thank you. Cheer no time? Is it cheer no time? Besides which, shouldn't it be summer right now? Okay. Get all up in her face. Oh god. Touchy, 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 touchy! Okay. Okay. Great. That one stresses me out to this day. I know I haven't died on it in a while, but it's just scary every time. Get that shit out of here. I never want that one to kill me again. A true shame. Okay. Be prepared to tap out of the way. And these are going to start moving. Easy, 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 easy. Okay. Great. This one's fucking easy. Just random dodging. Oh, get back over here. Shoot too far to the left. No such thing as going too far to the left. Great. Hey, we don't typically get the extra guy at the end of stage 2. We typically get it at the beginning of stage 3. So I'm taking that as a good omen. An omen, a sign that this is indeed the run. I just looked at the chat and saw the responses to my question about the Reimu and Marissa origin story. I would truly, fully believe that they met from Marissa trying to steal from Reimu's offering box at her shrine. At her broke-ass shrine. Thank you so much for the ahahaha. An ahaha of encouragement. Mid-stage Mei Ling. Uh-oh. Come on, let's get to the next one. Oh god, still scary. Still scary. Fuck. I didn't trust that I was gonna thread between those two. Okay. Once again, I don't need to be going for these power-up items. A reminder to myself. I do still want the score ones, though, at the very least. I'm gonna stay up here so I can get that next wave of them, unless it's, yeah, it's already meleeing time. Alright. Okay! My least favorite. This one is especially hard with Marissa. She's so zippy. I just need tiny movements. Thank you so much. Whew. Damn, I got 5 Marissas right now. Get the fuck out of here, fairies! That's what I'm lacking as Reimu. That power is what I'm lacking as Reimu. That's right, I don't want to be too close to her. Those knives come out very quick. I'm just gonna focus here. I'm gonna shut the fuck up and focus. I was actually dodging pretty good. I didn't need to do that. We made it to Patchouli stage without dying once! Yay! Even in my practice, that's so hard for me to do. Okay. This could be the run, y'all. We could 1cc this game right now. Oops. Thank you so much, Something or Otter. And hey, Plastic Hell! Thanks for joining! You missed the Perfect Cherry Blossom segment, but we didn't do that good. God damn it! God fucking damn it! It had to happen sometime. Whew. Thank God for full power mode. And its ability to clear the screen of fucking bullets. Okay. Right. These ladies clear the screen. Get those out of here. Grab all that shit. Tiny taps. Tiny taps all over this stage. Oh god, I hate that. I hate that. I don't want to be in there. Got a little hairy in there. Fuck! I meant to hit the bomb button. I didn't hit the bomb button. Doggone it. It's fine. It's fine. This part. We're getting close to the end of the stage. It's time for the big lasers, and then time for that memorization part where I have to shoot all those things before they come on the screen. You'll know that part when we get there. Oh, fuck! God damn it! No! Y'all, this was the run. Oh wait, that's right. This part's first. And tappy, 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 tappy. Oh, I want those big power-ups so bad, but I gotta focus on what I gotta do here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Is it patchouli? No, not yet. Shoot that one a little bit, and shoot one on the side, clear it out, and clear it out. And get all those damn power-ups. Now it's patchouli time. Boy, damn, 3 deaths! 3 deaths on stage 4. What a shame. What a shame. I've done cleaner stage 4s than that in my day. But, you know, that's fine. I just gotta put it all together. I gotta get it to the making of stage 4 with no dying, then I gotta beat this stage without dying. And to do that, I probably have to shut the fuck up. Oh, I hate this. I hate the lazy trillathon. Ooh, okay. Girl of knowledge and shade. Yeah. True, true. That is patchouli knowledge. Oh, okay, that was that run. That was that run. What a beautiful run it was. Sparkle, fizzled out like a beautiful, beautiful firework in one large burst. Fuck. Okay, let's do one more, and then we'll probably call the stream, because it's getting close to 7. I can feel myself losing it. Let's go back to Reimu. Let's go back to Reimu. Take a moment here. Just gotta put it all together. We can do this. I believe in my ability. And in order, I want to believe in it a little less, so I'm gonna hit this weed vape real fast. I'm gonna make it worse on myself. That was just a prank. That was just a joke. Just telling jokes. Barely got anything wrong. Thank you! And even if not, this is a nice low-key stroll through the park of a new Touhou game that I will slowly get better at. My eyes on the money. Gotta keep your eyes on the money. It sure does feel great out. I had the window open earlier. It does feel pretty nice out. There have been like some nice like almost spring-like smells coming from outside these past couple of weeks. And no, I don't know how to describe that further. You know, you just open the window and there's a smell outside and it smells good. I love that shit. I've had small little bits of that over the past few weeks. It's been raining a bunch. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck is even happening anymore? Okay, I have no shame. I need to, okay. We're not dying on stage 1, and we're also not restarting the game again. That's the one time in the stream I'm gonna do that. This is it, this is the run. No whammies. Let's fucking go. Yeah, that spring rain smell in January. Fucking scat it. Isn't it great that we've never been killed on stage 1 by Rumia? That has never happened once? Green smells. That is a good way to describe it. Although that does make me think of weed smells also, which is a different vibe, although also a good one. Ah, so easy. I would never die against Rumia. It's never happened. There's never been any evidence of me dying against Rumia. What a good time. Never lost. It's just so comfy to be back in USD. She is rough, but she is a known rough. I do think that this is far and above a harder video game than PCB or really many of the Touhou games to come. Although once we hit like 9, whatever 9 is that subterranean animism or is that 11? I get them all mixed up, but it's definitely not downhill from here in terms of difficulty, but we will have a little lull here, thankfully, in PCB. Okay. Never gonna die against Cherno. There's also never been any evidence of that happening. Swoop around, get back in there, and end that shit. Watch out for the long ones. Will not get fooled again. It's Plastic Hell's girl. She's here. She's in PCB too. It's very sad she doesn't have any dialogue in PCB though. I forgot that Zune definitely put out a game where you play as Cherno. We'll definitely have to play that on stream eventually when we get there. It's one of the more recent ones-ish. Definitely came out after my prior Touhou phase I have lived through. Although, how could I say phase? It's not a phase, Dad. It's a lifestyle. Okay, alright, that got a little hairy. I'm already at full power. I don't have to get myself in dangerous situations for some power-ups I don't even need. How fucking yes, something or other. That's what I love to hear. What I don't want these streams to be is like, I don't want to make these games seem more intimidating than they ought to be. Because they definitely are challenging. But I do want everyone in the world to play them. And I think people can have fun with them. Knowing that, yes, it's going to be tough, and that it's going to take a lot of deaths. But I think, and it comes sooner in the process than you think it would, that these games, there is a way your brain starts to intake them. It is much like a magic eye painting, where you stare at them long enough and you learn what to ignore about the image. You learn where your eyes need to be, what you need to be expecting and what you don't. It's like not as overwhelming as it may seem. And yeah, I say that only to challenge you all to go find these games on the internet and play them and have fun and get killed like I did just now. Aw, well, I'm happy y'all think so. Like a Bloodborne boss, exactly. Exactly. Shit. Okay, well. Phew. God, every time I make it through that pattern without getting killed or having to bomb through, an angel gets its wings. Colorful rain! Okay, I have the bomb button at the ready. I am not too prideful to use it. fucking hate this. Okay, this one actually is easier to dodge if you look upward on the screen a little bit. I just learned this. I feel like you can see where they start like twisting off in different directions if you look just above your character. Makes it easier to predict what's going on. Okay, I am totally out of bombs though. So I really wish I didn't use that one at the end of that last stage. For no reason. Five Rainbows in a library. What will they do? Bro, fuck this. Okay, I went to hit the bomb button and again remembered I don't have any. Oh god, please die. Okay, well thanks for that. Whew. That one feels a little bit like a break, but if you lose focus for a second, it can really get you. Oh god, fuck that. Fuck that. Oh god. Is that it? No, not yet. It's this part. I always forget this part. Yet, it's one of the most fun to manage. I love when these enemies that can clear the screen of bullets show up. I wonder if that happens in PCB at all. Uh-oh, shit, fuck. Uh-oh, hate this. Shoot a little bit, then pop that one. Pop the middle one. Pop the left one. Great. Now it's patchouli time. Better than to bombed and lost than to have never bombed at all. That's very true. Very true. This is the patchouli I always get shaken up on. I just have to not stay in the center. I have to fear these lasers, because they suck. They swoop way more to the side than I think they will. I hate this shit. I fucking hate that. I hate that. I really hated that. Right, just tiny taps. These are all aimed. Each and every one of them. Just the smallest of dodges. No! Damn it! Alright, give me that full power. Ah, so close. Oh, no. I don't want to be over there. Ah, god damn it! Damn it. I didn't used to get got by those as often as I am getting got by them now. God! Our run ends this week at Patchouli Knowledge We've been defeated once again by patchouli knowledge. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. This was really fun. I'm excited to get back to Perfect Cherry Blossom next week and learn more about that game. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Go to youtube.com/CloverSeaLife, SEALIFE, to view old archives of old games we've played. Go to twitter.com/Lindrum, where I tweet very rarely. And then come back here, twitch.tv/Lindrum, this Sunday for the conclusion of Castlevania Rondo of Blood. We got to the Grim Reaper. We got to Death himself in that game. And holy shit, that is a hard-ass boss fight. But I think with a little more persistence, we'll be able to kick his ass. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. Fucking every way, white supremacy and white supremacists and people who have been hanging on to the dead-ass, bunk-ass history of America for so many centuries. Fuck all that shit. I don't have any amount of eloquence to put to it right now, but I will say loud and clear, fuck all that shit. I love you all so much. I hope you have a good evening. I hope you have a good rest of the week. And I'll see you Thursday, or I'll see you Sunday at 4:20 p.m. Goodbye.